All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahawashi, Bashem, Kakudash. Hey, we want to give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right.
All right, we're GMS Mississippi Camp, and we're coming with our weekly lesson, going into the second coming of YAHAWAHShi, man. You know, in the second coming of YAHAWAHShi, you know, is part of the hope and patience of the saints, man. The faith and patience of the saints, man. You know, because when YAHAWAHShi, all right, cracks those clouds, man, you know, their heavenly hosts, all right, everything is going to change at an instant, man. You know, the captivity of Israel is over with, man. You know, and the beginning of the captivity for you heathens will begin, man, chiefly you Edomites, man. You know? So we look forward to that second coming of YAHAWAHShi, man, who is going to establish righteousness on the planet Earth, man, which is currently ruling wickedness right now, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
That's Amos 5 and 20. Should not the day of the Most High be darkness?
Start at 19.
All right, so that is Amos 5 and 19. If a man did flee from a lion, 18. It's verse 18. Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Most High. To what end is it for you? The day of the Most High is darkness and not light.
Because a lot of people have a misconception, all right, of the second coming, all right, whom the word even called Jesus Christ, man. Because Esau, through his media, all right, and through his philosophy, his plantation Christianity, all right, has watered down, you know, and made the Savior seem as this feeble, you know, all love and all caring, all right, power, man, you know. But he's coming to make war and righteousness, man. You see, and that's what a lot of people have a misconception of, man. He's coming, he bringing a lot of death, man. He finna stop a lot of this. He finna stop all pride, you know, on the planet Earth, man. You know, and you're gonna be judged, all right, by a very law, you know, that plantation Christianity says it's done away with, man. All right, YAHAWAHShi is coming to judge by that book, man. You know, get that, man.
Which one is it? Isaiah 66 and
15.
all right, Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire."
So it said YAHAWAHShi coming, all right, with anger and fury, man. You know, those chariots, man, which Esau calls UFOs, man, which are really the chariots of YAHAWAHShi, man. You know, that's how the angels move around, man, throughout Earth, man. You know, and that's how YAHAWAHShi coming, all right, on their fathership, and he's gonna have a whole fleet coming with anger and fury, man. You see, that's what you people don't understand, man. When you see, all right, their white frozen on red eyes, everything over with, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is Ezekiel 28 and 9. And it states, "Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am the Most High? But thou shalt be a man and no power in the hand of him that slayeth thee."
And that's how Esau gonna be, because Esau has pumped himself up. All right, he's puffed up with pride. He actually thinks that he's an entity, man. Esau thinks that he can create something out of nothing, man. He think he is, man, which the scriptures say. He says in his heart that he is, you know. But when YAHAWAHShi come, he gonna see that he's not, man. You know, he gonna die like the man that he is, man.
Right.
You know.
Because when you look at that precept, in the hand of him that slayeth thee, that's Yahweh taking that rulership from Esau, you know.
Right. You finished that.
All right. Back in Isaiah 66 and 15. Oh, you know what? I'm starting 16 now. "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh."
Like he said, by fire and that sword, man. That sword is that concentrated fire, man. That's how he's gonna plead with all flesh, man. That word plead in the Hebrew goes into shapah, which means judgment, man. All right, so that's gonna be the form of judgment that the Lord is gonna use is fire, man. You see? Go ahead, bro.
All right. Back in the scripture, it states, "And the slain of the Lord shall be many."
And the slain of the Lord gonna be many, man. You see? And that's the narrative that Christianity omits out of the scriptures, man. You know? See, when they talk about the second coming of Jesus, man, they only speak of gladness and joy, man. But it's gonna be gladness and joy for the elect, man. And then even it said the righteous gonna scarcely be saved, man. You know, we gonna tremble at the appearance of YAHAWAHShi, man. That great power is gonna enter into this realm, man. You know, before we're in those chariots, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, Luke 12:49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Come on, YAHAWAHShi. All right, say he come to send fire upon the earth, man. You see, that's what's coming to the planet Earth, man. Judgment with great fire, man. From those ICBM nuclear missiles all the way to YAHAWAHShi and the chariots, man. Nothing but fire, man. You know. Yeah, you keep going.
Okay, all right. Back in Isaiah 66:17, and it states, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst,
Go ahead.
eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And see, all our people, you know, they love their plantation Christianity. You know, that says you can do what you want, that the law is done away with. The Lord is coming to judge by that very law, man. You see, the reason why the elect want to be saved, because their sins, all right, will not be imputed to them because they believe in YAHAWAHShi, which was the sacrifice, man. We in the time of Passover, where you had to have that lamb without blemish, you had to put the blood on the doorpost, and that death angel, which was YAHAWAHShi, passed over you, man. You see, but that death angel coming back, man. And the only people that's going to be covered by that blood, all right, is the elect of Israel, man, the believers, man.
Yeah.
You see?
Because even when you go into that term Passover, it means an exemption.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Come.
You know?
Ezekiel 9 and 4, man.
Mm-hmm.
See? YAHAWAHShi, the ultimate death angel, man. You see, in Esau, you know, he has the Edomite Caesar Borgia holding the lamb. You know, you got the Christmas song, oh, come let us adore him, and all that shit. You know, that ain't what it is, man. It's completely opposite of what's coming to the planet Earth, man. You know? That was it on there, bro. Come get it, bro.
This Isaiah 40 and 10.
Yep.
Behold, the Lord power will come with strong hand, and his arm shall rule for him.
Come. And his arm is YAHAWAHShi. You know, go ahead.
Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him.
Hey, his reward is with him, man. And he's going to have a good reward, all right, for the elect, the believers. And he's going to have that bad reward for the unbelievers of Israel and these heathens, man. You see? Go ahead, bro. Oh, that was it.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
Just to prove that YAHAWAHShi was a death angel, this is Wisdom of Solomon 18:13, and it states, For whereas they would not believe anything by reason of the enchantments upon the destruction of the firstborn, they acknowledged his people to be the sons of the Most High. Talking about the Egyptians. For while all things were in quiet silence, and that night was in the midst of her swift course, thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a...
That's YAHAWAHShi.
Yup.
You know, because he is the word of the Most High. And it said he leaped from that royal throne, man, from the right side of the Heavenly Father, man. That's why he's in the prayer of John 17, where he say, man, restore me to the glory, you know, which I had before, man. You know, YAHAWAHShi has always been there, man.
That's right, bro.
You see?
That's right. Can you link that up for me?
That's just John 1:1. In the beginning was a word, and the word was with power, and the word was power.
That's right. That's the point. So back in Wisdom of Psalm 18:15, I'm just going to finish it up. Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction.
Hey, a fierce man of war leaped out from spirit world into the land, all right, into earth, man. All right, and created destruction, man. That's gonna happen. And again, man, said it's gonna be on a grander scale, man. They say that's why scripture talk about how we're not even gonna talk about what happened in Egypt anymore, man. After YAHAWAHShi comes and judges the earth this time, man. You know, the spiritual, especially the spiritual Egypt, which is America, man. You see? Go ahead, get how you got it.
It's Isaiah 13, start at 6. Yahi, for the day of the Most High is at hand.
How ye, man. All right, which means to cry out, man. You know, in distress and anguish, man. Go ahead, bro.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Hey, a destruction from the Almighty, man. All right, and who executes the judgment of the Most High Yahweh, man? Who's going to execute that judgment, man? YAHAWAHShi, all right? His only begotten, man. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore shall our hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Every heart gonna melt, man. You know? Because you Edomites not expecting this, man. Your worst fear, man. You already fear, all right, a big Jake, all right, that's down here smoking black and mild, man. You big, smoke black and mild, looking crazy. You Edomites already fear him. So imagine what you gonna do when you see YAHAWAHShi, man, with all this power, man. You know? It's gonna be a nightmare to you Edomites, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 8, that shall be afraid, pains and sorrow shall take hold of them. That shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth, that should be amazed one of another. The face shall be as flames. Verse 9, behold, the day of the Most High.
That's anxiety. You're literally gonna have panic attacks. Your heart melting, meaning you're gonna have heart attacks.
Verse 9, behold, the day of the Most High coming cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land.
Just what he was adamant about his mission when he came the first time, man, to live that life without spot, without blemish, to be the sacrifice for Israel. He told his mother and father, you know, shouldn't you know that I be by my father's business, man? You know, he had a mission to complete when he came the first time. He got a mission the second time, man, describing it, man, to lay this place desolate, man. That's gonna be the mission, man. And if you know YAHAWAHShi, all right, he's perfect at his missions, man.
That's right.
You know, he's not gonna leave no stone unturned, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Can I make a point? Because it's two parts of YAHAWAHShi. You know, when he came as that lamb, and this time he's coming out. He's coming as that lion out of that thicket. You know.
First man of war.
Mm-hmm.
He got the green light this time, man.
That's right.
You know, he had to be conservative, you know, when he was sent on earth, you know, the last time, man. But this time he got the green light, man. Everything's a go, man. Like what Trump like to say, all options are on the table. You know, Most High told all options are on the table, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And this 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Most High will come as a thief in the night, with that which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. The elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the heavens passing with great noises. Esau's rulership falling through nuclear destruction and the return of YAHAWAHShi, man. You know? Because Esau is in this heaven. This is rulership, man. But it's going to pass away with great noise, man. You see? Go ahead, bro.
The earth also, and the works therein shall be burned up.
Shall be burnt up, man. Going back into that judgment with fire, man. You know? That was it, bro.
Yeah, cool.
Go ahead, get it, bro.
All right, this from a website called MikeAnderson.biz, and it says, was Jesus a militant leader? It said, when you dig into secular writing about Jesus of Nazareth, or even the scriptures for that matter, you notice information appears to contradict what we have been taught about the peaceful nature of the man. Some quotes suggest that he may have been a militant revolutionary in addition to a charismatic spiritual leader. Then the conclusion is what he said. He said, I have no problem imagining Jesus as militant for his cause. You know, you look at the word militant, it goes to combative.
Yeah.
Someone is like for like a political reason or something.
And that's the second phase of YAHAWAHShi. Because when he came as the first phase as that lamb, he wasn't militant. You know, but as the second phase, he's gonna be militant. Because like the brother said, his agenda was to die for the nation of Israel, begin with the elect. So he had to come in the status of a lamb. But when he come back as that lion, he's gonna be militant.
Yeah, and it says, the mission to Galilee was a failure, and the people did not understand the urgency of his message. With time passing and the end getting closer, he may have felt an increasing urgency to make the people realize what was coming. He was certainly militant in thought and speech regarding the poor and downtrodden.
Yeah, because he was prophesying about the Roman persecution 40 years before it happened.
And he was saying, repent, for the kingdom is at hand. And he knew that the kingdom was going to be brought in with great bloodshed, man. You know? So that's why he was urgent, you know, telling Israel, man. Because once he get that go, you know, all bets are off, man. You know, it's going to be too late to repent when YAHAWAHShi crack them clouds, man, ain't gonna be nothing to talk about, man. All bets are off, man. You know, you just gotta deal with what's coming, man. Whether mercy, all right, or death, man. You know.
Can I make
they
a
want
point?
that real people.
Because you had said something about the rulership leaving, and this is Luke 10 and 18, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven.
Hey, he's seen Satan, which goes back to the Hebrew word shaitan, which is adversary. All right, and who's the adversary of YAHAWAHShi on the planet Earth, man? Esau, Edom, man. All right, he's the most adverse nation, you know, to the Heavenly Father, man. That's why he constantly called out in prophecy, man. That's why the Lord said he would have a war with Amalek from generation to generation, man. All right, and what is that heaven, man? Rulership. All right, Esau falling from heaven is lightning, man. So-called self-proclaimed white race losing their rulership swiftly, man. YAHAWAHShi said that, man. For you Israelites that said YAHAWAHShi didn't speak against Esau, man. He just spoke against it, man. He said his whole rulership fell like lightning. How it's gonna fall like lightning, man? All right, through great judgment, man. You know, you got that, Ashia?
The 19.
Yeah, hey, Barbara shot. She can't find that Thomas Jefferson quote when he said, "I tremble for my country."
Alright, this Revelation 19:2. It says, "For true and righteous are his judgment."
True and righteous, because it's a righteous judgment. Judgment, what the Lord is finna do, all right, to you Edomites, to you heathens, and to you non-believers, man. You know, because when you speak about Israel, you're the same people, you know, that said we have no king but Caesar, man. All right, you're the same people that said give us Barabbas, man. You know, you same people said let our blood be on us and our kids, man. Let his blood be on us and our kids, man. You see, and you Edomites, you were through from day one. You know, you heathens, all right, you just the extra, you casualties of war, man. You know, and you had a part, all right, in suppressing and oppressing Israel as well with Esau, Edom, man. You see, so true and righteous are his judgment, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
For he have judged the great whore.
The great whore, and that's America, man. Because you got to see America, all right, is undisputed right now, man. You know, what the scriptures say, who can make war with the beast, man? Going to the America and the EU and NATO, you know. But hey, YAHAWAHShi coming straight for the title fight, man. You know, he ain't have to work his way up the ranks, man. He coming straight to the champion, man. All right, the whore, man, America, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Which did corrupt the earth with
Go ahead.
With her fornications.
So fornication with those philosophies, you know, the witchcraft, you know. America has corrupted the whole planet Earth, man. Go ahead, bro. Technology, you know, this cyborg, he won't put chips in everyone now, man. You know, go ahead, bro. Sex robots, you know, corruption, man. Go ahead, bro.
And have avenged the blood of his servants in her hand.
I have avenged the blood of his servants in her hand, man. You see, because America is guilty for the bloodshed of a lot of Israelites, man. You know, from all 12 tribes, man. You know, so America, they gonna pay the biggest price at the second coming of YAHAWAHShi, man. You see, find that, bro.
I appreciate it.
Okay, come. You get that quote, then you're gonna get your precept.
This from Thomas Jefferson. He said, "I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that His justice cannot sleep forever."
Hey, his justice not gonna sleep forever, man. Thomas Jefferson said he trembled for his country, man, because he knew, all right, the wickedness that his nation was doing, man. You know, and the spirit the Lord put the spirit on him, all right, to say that, man. You know that his judgment not gonna sleep forever, man. It's not, man. You know,
he was known to have slaves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And this lead up to Robert Kennedy quote. He said, "But suppose God is black, what if we go to heaven and we, all our lives, have treated a Negro as an inferior, and God is there, and we look up and he is not white? Well, then is our response."
Hey, it's over with, man. Ain't no response, man. All right, YAHAWAHShi is not taking any pleas. You know, ain't no cop outs, man. You know, you go ahead, bro.
This Revelations 18 and 20. It says, "Rejoice over her, thy heavens, and ye holy saints and ye apostles and prophets,
Go ahead.
for the Most High have avenged you.
Hey, cause this the day we've been waiting on, man. You know, the elect have been waiting on this day, man. The tabernacle of David, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Judge your judgments on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So this the day that we've been waiting on, man. The righteous judgment to go forth, man. And we know that's coming through YAHAWAHShi, man. You see?
I got one more.
Okay, come on.
This Deuteronomy 32 and 43. It said, "Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants."
And his servants is the Israelites, man. The elect, man.
And I will render vengeance to his adversaries.
He's gonna render vengeance to our adversaries, and our chief adversary is Esau, Edom, man. You know, you self-proclaimed white people. Go ahead.
And I will be merciful unto his land and to his people.
And the Lord gonna be merciful to the elect, man. You see? Go get your.
You got this in Matthew already.
No.
Matthew 10 and 34.
Yeah.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I am come not to send peace, but a sword.
So YAHAWAHShi said that in the Gospels, man. You see? He ain't coming to send peace, man. You know? There has to be a lot of bloodshed. There has to be a lot of examples made out of the wicked, man. You know? Before Solomon got to enjoy his peace, King David had to make a lot of examples, all right, out of the wicked, man. He had to make a lot of examples out of these other nations, man. And the same thing has to be did, all right, before righteousness is established, man. That sword has to go forth, man. You know? You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this Isaiah 34 and 8. It is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy.
For the controversy.
Controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion, man. And what is the main controversy, man? Who are the Israelites? You know, the oppression that the Israelites have been under, man. You know? So this is the year of their recompense, man. You know? Because for the longest, Israel has just been downtrodden, all right, by all these heathen nations, man. And chiefly Esau, man. You see? But now it's the year of recompense, man, and payback, man. You see? No one wants to deal with payback in the scriptures, man. And everyone tries to sweep, all right, what has been done to Israel under the rug, man, or downplay it, man. But the Lord ain't forgotten. He ain't gonna downplay it, man. He not gonna let it slide, man. You know? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Exodus 15 and 3.
Yep.
Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name.
And what it's like?
Got one more. John 10 and 30. I and my Father are one.
I and my Father are one. And then it's the what? All right? They were delivered, you know, from Egypt, man. You see? So we're going to sing the same song of Moses. All right? YAHAWAHShi is a man of war, man. You know, chariots, man. You know? But that's how we're going to be delivered, all right, through war, man. All right? War has to happen, man. You know? We're a long way from peace. You know? There's a lot of destruction and death that has to take place, man, before righteousness and peace is established in the earth, man. Under YAHAWAHShi and the elect of Israel, man. You know? Revelation 20 and 10, bro. You got it.
Okay. This is Zechariah 14. I guess I'm gonna start at 14. 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, that spoil shall divide in the midst of thee. Verse 2. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to the battle, and the city shall be taken, and the house of Rift, and the woman ravished, and half of the city shall go forth in captivity.
And they're talking about doing Jacob trouble, man. You know, it's gonna be a lot of women get ravished, man. The unbelievers, and a lot of people go to concentration camps, man. You know, but that's all judgment of YAHAWAHShi, man. You know, we're working and hoping to be part of the elect, man, that avoid all this, man. Go ahead, bro.
And the subdue of the people should not be cut off.
The residue
Residue of the people should not be cut off. Verse 3. then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations as when he fought in the day of battle.
Hey, so he gonna fight against those nations, but he's gonna fight for the elect, man. You see, 2/3 gonna be caught up in judgment, man. But the elect, YAHAWAHShi is gonna fight for, man. YAHAWAHShi is gonna fight for, man. Go
I'm
ahead.
trying out 12. And this be the plague wherewith the Most High will smite all people
Mm-hmm.
that fall against Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
So there's a lot of people that's gonna suffer nuclear destruction for fighting up against this word, man, and fighting up against Jerusalem, man. All right, their end is gonna be nuclear destruction, man. They're gonna be in the midst of their fire, man. You know. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away, and their holes and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
There's gonna be a horrible death, man. And that's part of that fire, that anger and great fear that you say how they're the weapons of the Lord's indignation, man. You know, those missiles don't belong to Russia or America or Iran, man. Those are Lord's weapons, man. You know, they just holding them, man. You know?
You know, like I said, a lot of people just mistaken, like you said at the beginning, and the Most High come back, shake shit up, and you come out hand of roses. A lot of people gonna die.
Woe to them that desire the day of the
Lord,
Lord.
that's right. Cause a lot of them, he just come back to be cool with everybody, but he's not.
Anybody got something to close out with?
Like Revelation 20 and 11, and I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them.
So this is YAHAWAHShi coming back on their fathership, man. You know, and it said, earth and heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them, man. Mean there's no hiding place from YAHAWAHShi, man. You know, and there's going to be no more rulership for Esau and these other nations, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High.
And they're speaking of these other nations, you know, these heathen nations, small and great, you know, from their leaders to their peons, man, you know, and they're not going to actually stand before the Most High in the line, you know, like they show you in the movies on Judgment Day, man. All right, they're going to stand before them chariots, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
I got a quick one to prove that.
Kind of go ahead.
Isaiah 14 and 9, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
Hey, the chief ones of the earth, man. All right, you heathen nation, man. You Edomite.
All right, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works.
According to their works, man. You know, so